Welcome to episode number 13 of Vinny J NHL 21 Be a Pro Series, and today I'm still playing my Vinny J Be a Pro Series round 3, or really rather game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's the Bruins versus the Rangers. Vinny J, as you can see on the screen, right in the middle of the screen right there, he has a Rangers jersey on, so he's on the Rangers. Like I said, it's game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bruins at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. That is actually true. Through 9 games, the Rangers are 8-1. There are 9 games Vinny J has played in, which is all 9 here in the playoffs. The Rangers are 8-1. And Vinny J personally has 37 goals, 28 assists, and 65 points. You wonder how in the world I got 37 goals? It's because I've played like almost every game. Well, I played every game. It depends if I played the entirety of the game or not. But either way, I have 37 goals through 9 games. But if you go through, and then I'll show you like the stats and all that stuff from the regular season, along with the playoff bracket, and show you who's in the Western Conference Finals. I had 211 points. I probably would have had more than that if I actually played the entirety of each game, or at least played some of each game. But obviously, some games in the regular season I didn't even play in, or didn't even play, because remember, it's 82 games in the regular season. In the playoffs, you could play a lot of, like, if every series went 7 games, but either way, even if that did happen, you wouldn't, that would be a mass of 28 games. It wouldn't be 82 games, so. As that, in the regular season, he played all 82 games, had 107 goals, 104 assists, and 211 points. That did have 92 penalty minutes, though. That's a lot. And plus 176 for plus minus. Didn't lead the team in assists, though. So Benajat beat me with 112 assists. But I did lead the team in goals and points, but not assists. And I believe Zibanejad is on the second line. I don't know why, but apparently it is. And here's the playoff tree, as you can see right there. Assuming that the light and you can see it through the glare, because this is what just happens. It is this camera and the light and all that stuff. But it's the Ducks, the Anaheim Ducks, and the Calgary Flames in the Western Conference Final. And obviously it's the New York Rangers and the Boston Bruins in the Eastern Conference Final. As we swept the Islanders in the first round and then beat the Penguins 4-1 in the second round. Now we're in the Eastern Conference Finals, but to play the Bruins, we're 8-1 in the playoffs. We're 8-1 in the playoffs, and they are 8-5 in the playoffs. So yeah, that's episode of the series. I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life, but in this game, it'll be the first elimination game for either team in this series. So it doesn't matter if it's an elimination game for us or the Bruins. The next episode of the series will be the first elimination game for either team in this series, which will be game 4, game 5, or game 6. Now let's get into game 1 of the Eastern. Let's get into game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals right now. Unless there, you don't have any alternates? Why not? Our reverse retros are, well, the logo is the Statue of Liberty, and then below it says NYR, which means New York Rangers. So why not? And then, reverse retros for us, and then away uniforms for the Bruins. So yeah, style traditional length, 5 minutes. Still rookie, which is the easiest difficulty in NHL 21, and then the on-ice trainer is on beginner. Let's get into the game right now. Bruins went 40, 34, and 8 in the regular season. We went 65, 16, and 1. And we won the President's Trophy. And we're 8-1 in the playoffs, like I said like a minute ago. Let's watch a prediction. James Cybulski, game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Our goaltender Shesterkin is 8-1-0 in the playoffs with 2 shutouts and 1.95 goals against average and a .924 save percentage. And their goaltender is Antti Rantanen. He's 8-2-3 in the playoffs with a 1.82 or with a 1.87 goals against average. I'm not sure what his save percentage was or how many shutouts he had in the playoffs. I think I've heard of that goalie. I think he's old though. I don't know. I am a center, by the way. I'm a center / I think right wing, but I'm playing at center right now because we did. And here we go to the slide. Jeez. Here we go. And turnaround shot score. Wasn't really a turnaround shot, but it was a shot from the slot. It's Blue Panarin, and the Rangers strike first in game 1. It is Panarin. 22nd goal of the playoffs for him. And the Rangers strike first in game 1. And Panarin has a playoff beer doing. I don't. But they scored 46 seconds into the hot game, assisted by myself and Benovich. Here's Benovich, busted in! And I just ran into the goalie as Rantanen, or whatever the heck his name is, made the save. I'm not sure who that is. In real life, I thought their goalie would be maybe Tuukka Rask, because that's their goalie in real life for the Bruins. Remember, this is not NHL 21, not NHL 22. Here we go. Shot! And that was right in the same spot as the last shot. 18:31 to go in the first. 1-0 New York. And here we go. That's the point. Shot turned aside and rebound. Benovich got in the corner. Oh. And here we go. That's the point. Here's Panarin. And he is tripped up, or someone did. And we're doing on the power play just over 2 minutes into the hockey game. And that is their captain going to the box. I believe that's. I forgot they don't have Darren. Oh, forgot in the stadium they might still have. I'm not sure who that. It's their captain. It might be Chara, but he still might be on this team. Although in real life he's on the tap. Shot turned aside and held by the goalie. Here we go, and shot! Stopped by the goalie as he held the puck up against his jersey, or up against the logo on his jersey. Shot sits up in favor of the Rangers. About 2.5 minutes into the hockey game, we're out, scoring them 1-0, and shot turned aside and just tipped over the net, or just to the wide of the net, rather, as it's cleared by the Bruins. Here we go, the feint pass up ahead. Trying to get around this guy. 31, get around him! But I believe it. He made the save. And here's the Rangers. Shot turned aside. And here's Smith. And I just chilled and surprised that wasn't interference. But he did it clear right before I hit him. Up ahead now. Here I come. And kind of lost the puck briefly. Behind the bad pass to the slide. A state of a Bruin player. Shot by me. I score! 2-0 Rangers. Power play goal. Surprised I'm still out there, and I did it too late. Assisted by, was it Verliet, or maybe it was Fault, and Lafleur, or whatever his name is. Here we go. Up ahead to me, between like 3 defenders. I'm going to break away. And it's stopped by the goalie, and McAvoy got it. Up ahead to Pastrnak. I don't know if the Bruins have a shot yet. I just poked checked the puck away. Here we go. Up ahead to me. Blew it by 50 cents. Across! Panarin missed the putt and picked up by Bergeron. It looks like he's the captain for these Boston Bruins. Just poached it by me from behind. The putt did not his legs, because if I hit his legs, it would have been tripping. Here we go! Over! And it's save. And then I believe someone, might have been Gunnarsson, who picked up the putt. Another poached it by me. It's on at third in the game. Surprised I'm still out here. Shot turned aside. Was there! Oh, that guy almost brought it into his own net. And he actually kept it going. Up ahead to Marchand, but I died out of the bench. I was out there. Someone said, like, obviously the plot was faster than in real life, but in this game, I was out there for 7 minutes. Now we're on the power play literally like a minute later. Let's say Eric Stahl was to the Hooken line or something. Here's the Rangers! Right here on the ice, and he made the save already. Only 8 seconds into the power play. Why we already changed the guy 8 seconds in? I have no idea. Here we go. We were 1 for 1 with 7 shots in the barrel. We make that 2 for 2 with 8 shots. 3-0 Rangers. We're in the cup. That's Panarin Senators tonight, 23rd of the playoffs for Panarin. And the Rangers lead 3-0. 11-16 to go in the first. I did the second assist, and that was off of Bergeron as he intercepted it. Here's Bergeron. He lost the puck in the process. Up ahead to Benovich. Here we go. The me! Did save by the goalie. To the slide! And a block. To the me! It was the me, and then I passed it over because I was calling for the pass right when it passed to me. So I passed it over Benovich. It was like tap passing, and he does it at the goal. 11th goal of the playoffs for him, and the Rangers lead 4-0. And it's now 5-0. It was just like a shorthanded goal. Zadorov had a shorthanded goal. 7-0 sits it down here in the first period, or 7-0, yeah, 7-0 sits it down in the first period. 5-0 Rangers. And I lose the face-off. I was a little late. Here we are. Here's the Bruins already down 5-0. Shot blocked. Here we up ahead to me. I'm in the clear. Blue Red by 22. Ah, that's a backhander score on the breakaway. 6-0. I've seen that same sign like 3 times already. It's already 2 goals for me. I had 2 assists as well. I was assisted by Bunovich and Zadorov. Here we up ahead to me. I'm going to be gone! There's a little bit of a break there too, but stopped by the goal. Another shot blocked by something. But anyway, my own teammate in the slot, stopped by Howard. Looks like the batup's already in. So the starter didn't even make it at 1 period. 5:22 to go in the first period here in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. 6-0 Rangers. Still 2 minutes to go, or 2 minutes to go in the first period. Still 6-0 Rangers. Here we go. Shot. Stomped by the goal. Here's Richie. Richie! I tried to hit him and I missed him and hit the boards instead. Here we go. Minute 20 remaining. Here's Cuz turned aside by Shesterkin. I don't know why he brought it like that. Richie got the putt under a minute to play. Then the slot stall. Stomped by Shesterkin and passes to me after I called for it. Half a minute to go. Looking for a buzzer beater. Already up 6-0. And shot by 77 is turned aside. And now here's Richie in the final 10 seconds of the period. And here in the Bruins. It's time running out. I poked the die at the end. Shot was stopped by Shesterkin at the buzzer. We're through 1 period of play here in Game 1. Score 6-0 Rangers. By the way, the first line is Vinny J, Panarin, and Bunovich. It used to be Vinny J, Panarin, and Zibanejad, and Zibanejad at the center, but because I don't know why they demoted the second line, Zibanejad was. I'm not sure why they demoted Zibanejad to the second line, but he not demoted the second line. Zibanejad did, and then they promoted Bunovich to the first line, but out of Bunovich, Panarin, and Vinny J, I'm the one that plays center, so that's why I'm playing center. So the entire year, I was playing right wing, and then in the playoffs, I started playing. They moved me to center because they demoted Zibanejad, and between Panarin, Bunovich, and Vinny J, I'm the only one that can play center. Center period and then slip. So I'll slip. You miss anything? Let's end the center period here in Game 1. 6-0 Rangers. And I win the open draw at center period, or the Rangers do. Onside play at the line. Here's Bunovich to me. Stood the punt. Bandana stopped. No, side of the net. Panarin did save. And Bergeron got T-bone by me. And how did that not go in? And shot. Oh, I thought that was going in, but did not. Here we go to me. I just went through a soul of a Ranger or a Bruin player. Then I bumped into a Bruin player. Here we go. 2 minutes into the second. Here's Pastrnak. And here we go. Here's Marchand. Shot. I almost blocked it. Did not, but Shesterkin saved it and covered it. And they just, you're in control. Don't let your foot off the pedal. That's basically what he's saying. It's 6-0. I don't know. And we win the draw. Here we go. What a pass! Oh, I was so close. They did it to my teammate Panarin. That was so close to being a breakaway. McAvoy just stole it from Panarin. Here we go. Shot by Marchand. Stopped by Shesterkin. And here we go. Up ahead. Across Bunovich. Hit a player. Or hit some sticks. Here's McAvoy. And I poached at him again, but unfortunately I got the putt back, and I go to the bench. There's 15:34 to go in the center period. It's still 6-0 in New York. And it's still 6-0 in New York. 11:01 to go here in the second. Here we go. Here's Panarin. Right side, onside play. And that is to me eventually. Showing the point, tip, score! It won't be my goal. It was tipped by Panarin. That's a hat trick for Panarin. I do the assist, which is, I believe, my 3rd assist of the game. That's a Playoff hat trick for Panarin, and the Rangers lead 7-0. Touchdown, Rangers. $10:25 lead on the center period, 7-0 Rangers. Assisted by me and Bunovich. I believe that's Panarin's third goal, so that's that playoff hat trick, and I believe that's my third assist shot turned aside. I believe that's 2 goals and 3 assists if I'm not mistaken. Shot stopped by Howard, threw it out to Eller, or up ahead to Brad Marchand, which is I believe the captain of these Bruins. I believe here we are, or Bergeron I believe is the captain, and Bergeron just got hit to his backside, and that was right below. Darn it! I tried to dump it in. I was right in front of the red line, so that's an icing. So that hurts my team. But I meant to dump it in. But I dumped it in like a foot in front of the red line. Faceoff's 23, now 24-4 in favor of us. And Bergeron is the captain for these Bruins. Here we go! Shot! Turned aside. Rebound with the handle stopped. And to me again, score! Hat-trick for Vinny J. Playoff hat-trick for Panarin, now Vinny J. Rangers lead 8-0. Bring the Rangers down. I've seen that sign 5 times in the stand. It's 40 goals. 3rd tonight, 40th of the playoffs. 10th game. This is by Bunovich and Panarin. That's first line still deadly, although we don't have Zibanejad. Score! Off the post and in. That was by me, Vinny J. 9-0 Rangers. 4th tonight for Vinny J. and 41st of the playoffs. Just by Adam Fox. Here we go. Here's me. Shot! Glove save. I saw that side open, but he got over with the glove. Here we go. To the circle. Good save. Here we go. And to me. Then the slot. Poached in the way by the goalie. Score! Assist for Vinny J. 10-0. 4th of the playoffs for Panarin. Or 4th of the game for Panarin. 25th of the playoffs. $11 now. It's a Tattoo got a goal. 3:25 they do in the center period. 11-0 Rangers. The only game in this episode, by the way, because it's the playoffs. I only do 1 game per episode. Here we go. Lost the putt in a maze of people. Here's Murray up ahead to Coyle, and Coyle I tried to push in and not by me. Here we go, and here's Boyle now, and I believe he fanned or something. I got the putt though. Or maybe it was a pass and I intercepted it. That got poached at the way. Ended up going to my teammate. Shot by me! And somehow stopped. By the goal. He did save. Minute 42 to go in the period. 11-0 Rangers. And I win the draw of death. And a perfect on face-off score. 12-0 Rangers. I'd have to set an assist on that goal. What about Bunovich? So he has 2 goals. So the first line has a total of 10 goals out of the 12. And then Tattoo had 1. And then Dorff has the other 1. And that poached at the way. Someone lost his helmet. I believe it was Bunovich. Shot from the point and hits the goal off. Whoever lost his helmet, which is a Ranger player. Stopped by the goal at 52.4 a go. Oh. Actually, I'm not perfect on faceoffs. I think I've lost now 3, including the one I just lost. And well, that's interference! He bumped into me with that. Here we go. Looking for a buzzer beater, but they're down by a dozen goals. The Bruins are in the circle. Then the slot Coyle blocked by his own teammate. Bounces around. That is the end of the center period. 12-0 Rangers here in game 1. Yeah, well, it kind of is. So yeah, we scored 6 goals in the first period and 6 goals here in this, or we scored 6 goals in the first period and the second period. I have 4 goals, 6 assists on 17 shots. So I have a total of 10 points. 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points, a +8 for plus minus, and 17 shots. Also, yeah, like Zibanejad has only played 9 minutes and 41 seconds. He has 3 shots, no points though, and no plus minus. We also have Patrick Nemeth, who's a +5. Lemons hasn't even played at all, and like the Smith has played a minute. Trumbo's played 18 minutes. Strom 8. Kreider 4, and D'Angelo 11. Tato, who scored a goal, or Tato, 3 minutes. Fox 6 minutes. Fault 19 minutes. LaFleur 9. Zadorov 14. Panarin 24. Bunovich 23, and then I've played 24. I have 4 goals. Let's get in the third period here in game 1 with the Rangers up 12-0. We win the draw. Here we go. There's Vinny J. Shot turned aside by Howard. 20 seconds into the third. Face-offs are now including that last one 30-7 in favor of the Rangers, and I lost the putt right back to my teammate though, and I got blocked by Pastrnak. Here we go. Here we go. I haven't hit anyone in this game, I don't think. Well, I might have hit like one guy. Here we go, up ahead to me. Someone up by 2 defenders. Breakaway. I missed the net. Was a smart shot, but it was missed. Shot turned aside by Howard. That was well aimed. 17:51 to go in the third. It's still 12-0. Yeah, I think it is. I have 10 points, you know. And we win the draw. Shot blocked. Now Marchand has it. Bruins not have Chara, by the way. Here we go. He's on the taps. Here we go. And here's Gustafson. Here's Bergeron. He scores. And I believe, Din for not covering the open man. And that's the captain for the Bruins, who finally gets the Bruins on the board. Fourth goal of playoffs for Patrice Bergeron, who is the captain for the Bruins, as he finally gets the Bruins on the board. It's now 12-1 Rangers. By Dunstison and Pastrnak. Fourth playoffs for Bergeron, but they're still by 11. Shot turned aside by Howard. Howard has 23 saves. Obviously, it wasn't the starter. Here we go. Dude, pass behind the bat. Dirty. That was a disgusting, not a goal, but that was a good pass. That was a filthy pass behind the bat. Panarin, 26 of the playoffs, fit tonight. You know, behind the bat pass, Panarin, and then wrist shot from the slot. Went left side on Howard. 13-1 Rangers, 16-17 they down in the hockey game. Assisted by Vinny J and Falk, whoever that is. I think they realize he's a Blues defenseman. Good save. Backhander stopped. Looping on Vinny J. Score. 5 goals for Vinny J as well. Should have probably called it a wrap. Well, once it was 6-0, really. Once it was 1-0, because our first goal was only the game winning goal. Well, it's our second goal technically, because the Bruins have scored 1 goal. Right now it's our second. Could be more. Either way, second. Here's McAvoy. Kind of bumped him. 15 minutes to go in the game. We're up by 13, which is a Baker's dozen, and he just got bulldozed by 3 guys, or at least was caught in the corner. I go to the bench. 14-20 remaining. It's now 4-2. It's a power play goal scored by Eric Stahl. 12:55 they down in the game, but we're still up by a dozen. Here we go. Shot! Just missed the net. Here's Stahl who scored a power play goal for the Bruins, but obviously they're still out by a dozen with a dozen minutes to play. Here we go. And they go every minute, which is not going to happen. What a body. And I'm not sure how I was out there that quick, but why not? Just go to the bench. 6:56 remaining. Still 14-2. 14's not a football score. 2 this could be a football score if you got a safety. Here we go. Here's Bunovich. Certainly no bad down for him, but was caught from behind, and that was the me, but I moved it last second, so it goes all the way back down below our own goal line. Here we go. Behind the... That's interference! And I just wanted to do that, so I did the and a dive block sliding into the goal. But I don't know if that's interference. I was bumped right when I called for the pass, bank pass. It probably would have been a breakaway, but instead he hit me. It should have been an interference. But no interference, though. Shot by Bunovich, missed the net. Here's Panarin behind the net, across, and that hit players, and eventually was shot wide by someone. Shot to the slot. He was basically right on the money, and that was a big hit. 200 points times 2. Usually I did 100 points, but I got 200 because it was times 2. Now Falk has it. 4 minutes remaining. Here we go. Double hat-trick for Vinny J. Sits to the game, 43rd of the playoffs. Yeah, we've definitely been whipping them. It's 15-2. Here we go. Up ahead. Shot! Stopped by Howard. Has been beat up. Both goalies have been beat up, and that was blocked by Marchand. 3 minutes to go in the game. I'm going to go to the bench. And I have A+ for overall offense and team play. For defense, I think I said like B- or something. And that is it. We won 17-2 as the Rangers take game 1. I forgot. Usually there's a salute, but I forgot there was a salute, so I skipped it. I hit the yes button. I skipped the salute. I forgot there was a salute. I forgot there was a salute after I hit the yes button. My apologies, but there's always next time. It's not like this is the last home game of the year, or last time that I'll be filming a home game, because unless we possibly could lose the series. But even if we do. If we lose the next 4, even if we lose the next 4 games, the final will still be at home. But there will be another salute. Well, obviously, we are now 7 wins away from winning the Stanley Cup, and 3 wins away from moving on to the Stanley Cup final, and 7 wins away from winning it. As I believe we scored like 3 goals in that last like little time right there, right? I mean, I scored, and that made it 15-2, and then Tatu or whatever scored, and then Smith scored. How did they score 2 seconds apart? Probably. Well, how did 31 seconds left and 29? How did they score 2 seconds apart? I'm not exactly sure, but we did score 2 goals at the end, and we do win the game 17-2. Third star is Bunovich, 2 goals, 6 assists, no hits. And the 7th star is Panarin, who had 5 goals, 3 assists, no hits. And the first star is only me with it. What, I had like 6 goals, 6 assists, and like 3 hits maybe. And the first star, Vinny J, 6 goals, 7 assists, and 3 hits. And like I said, next episode of the series will be the first elimination game for either team in this series, and it will be Game 4, Game 5, or Game 6. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you haven't seen any of there's a playlist for the series. If you haven't seen it, there's a playlist for the series. If you haven't seen any of the first 12 episodes, the playlist for the series will be the Eye in the Sky, top right corner right up here. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. And yeah, like I said, next episode of the series will be the first elimination game for either team in this. Or like I said, next episode of the series will be the first elimination game for either team in this series. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's board it. If you hit the like button. Subscribe if you have any answer. Mom, Dad, Garner, fans, and I'll spread the friends about these videos. And yeah, I'm going to see you in episode number 14 of his Vinny J NHL 21 Be a Pro series. See you in episode number 14. And eat a lot of bacon and go Rangers.